Johnson against Mason. Johnson outside. Dishes to Bird. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. And it's McHale penetrating. And he slams it one-handed.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah. He is so smooth. Even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique. That combination of and polish.
Here's Johnson. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Here's Ainge. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Ainge has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Johnson, the pass to Ainge. Here's McHale, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And here is Johnson following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Fades back. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Ainge dishes to Bird. Ainge against Jordan. To the inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Screen by Oakley. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 11 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Shot's good from Bird.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Good on the shot. 13 points for Michael.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Johnson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table. And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
And here's Bird, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. He believes that he has a group of guys that can cause all sorts of mismatches and problems for any defense, saying, we know that we're definitely going to be pushing the issue and attacking them on offense. Sounds like this could be entertaining, gentlemen.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
Yeah, they are out to put up a big number today, and I think they can do it.
Well, that certainly seems to be the goal. I mean, it could be a shootout if their plans come to fruition.
And the shot is good.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. Austin shooting their first free throw of the game. 1:09 left in the first quarter. And they double up Jordan. And so it's Boston with it. Oakley kicks to Jordan. Gervin outside. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Bird with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Johnson against Mason. Here's McHale. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. McHale's got 6 points. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
For Boston, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Bulls trail by 4. And 3 from Jordan, and that one's good. Jordan's got 23 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And here is Johnson, right wing. With one play, simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. McHale is out there with Bird. Then there's Wedman. Then it's Johnson. And it's Parrish in at the center position.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now Johnson. The dish to Bird. Knocks it loose. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Celtics leading by 4. McHale outside. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's McHale, and another basket for Boston.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
McHale's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. And here's Jordan outside, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Bird. Bird nails it and will go to the line for a chance at one more.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Seasting, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Gervin, back to Jordan. Fires from deep, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got a pair of triples in the second now for Chicago.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Celtics have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
So far in the game for McHale, 16 points and 1 steal as well. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's really hard to put in words just what he's doing out on the floor.
Seasting passes to Wedman. Parrish, and the shot is good. Parrish has got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Here is Seasting. Bird outside. McHale with a screen on Gervin. Bird dishes to McHale. Great play by Bird to set it up. McHale is a deadly efficient shooter. His 55% career shooting percentage, one of the all-time best. And they double up Jordan. Now the pass to Macy. Fires from deep. Count that one.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Williams is checked in for Mason. And the Celtics also making a change. Walton's checked in for Robert Parrish. The Celtics with the lead. Seasting passes to Bird. Screen by Walton. And Bird, here we go. And he gets it to go. Bird's got 5 points in the quarter.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about.
And that one's good. Gervin.
They're going back to the three-point shot. over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Bird, and another basket for Boston.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jordan. With it, and it's McHale picking him up, and they double up Jordan.
That's a jump ball.
Chicago with the ball, and they double up Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Williams kicks to Jordan. Lets it go from deep, and the Bulls another 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
Danny Ainge is checked in for Wedman.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Jordan, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 30. Points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
And he makes both free throws. Now, here is Ainge. He's got 8. Bird outside. Pass to Seasting. Screen by Walton. Nice ball movement by Boston. McHale with a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 6. Seasting passes to McHale. Jordan inside. Bird covering. Gervin dishes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Stolen by Bird. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And Chicago called for the foul.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Dennis Johnson's checked in for Seasting. Bird hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Ainge, and Jordan sends it back. 20 seconds left here in the second, and they double up Jordan. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Those. Are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That one is no good. Johnson. Can't get it to go. And the first half comes. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
The way he was able to attack the rim. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Williams is out there with Jordan. Then there's Gervin. Then it's Oakley, and it's Green in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Chicago, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And so Jordan nails both of them. Celtics leading by 3. Johnson with it. Williams picks him up. Williams against Johnson.
Chicago foul call. Robert Williams. That's his first personal foul.
On defense, Chicago. Here's McHale. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Releases. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down. Now it's just 3 on the bucket from Michael Jordan.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And Bird, here we go. Parrish inside. He's against Williams. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. From deep, Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
There we go. That was your Lavables. Give him a hand. Come on, Chicago.
So it's Boston now. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And he goes in for the dunk. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Johnson kicks to Ainge. Parrish with the screen on Jordan. Ainge. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The feed now to Jordan. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Jordan's got 50 points. Boston trailing. Johnson with it. Williams picks him up. There's the bucket. Good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Boston.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Kicks it to McHale. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. McHale's got 24.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
And that one's good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
George Gordon. That's his first personal foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Good. McHale's got the game tied up here for Boston.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
To the paint, here's Parrish, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go. Go to the line. It's going to go on Charles Oakley. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walton's checked in. Cloak loose. Jordan against Johnson. Puts one up from 19. Again, Chicago.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
He feeds it to Bird. 1:25 left in the third quarter. From the high post, he drills it. Bird's got 21.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Williams passes to Jordan. Back to Williams. Bird against Jordan. And that one's good. Jordan's got 57 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Johnson against Williams. Johnson attacking. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. And Jordan slams it home.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that you know, just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. Celtics trail by 3. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson gets the bucket.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And that is good. Williams has got 5 points now. This quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Johnson, good.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Johnson's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. McHale is out there with Parrish. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Ainge. And it's Bird in at the 3 spot to take the lead. That one falls coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got his 9th assist in the game now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches. What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And Bird, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bird's got 4 points this quarter.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
And here's the fast break. Up the floor. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Bird's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams. And it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Johnson attacking. And he makes good on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And they double up Jordan. Gervin right side. Parrish against Jordan.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Screen by Parrish. Here's Bird. He dishes it to McHale. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there. These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
And that one's good. And that's 18 points for Johnson.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The 9-foot shot. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
There's a screen by McHale. Johnson kicks to Parrish. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots. And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Parrish. Sinks that one from the post. Parrish has got 4 points now in the quarter. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Jordan. Stolen by Ainge. And here's Bird from the arc. And he gets the bucket. Bird's got 13 points in the second half.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They lead by 4. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
All right, Doris. Chicago trailing here. Jordan dishes to Oakley. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up by 3. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Johnson penetrating. Wasted no time on that one. Johnson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Much in the clutch. He's 5 for 5 from the field here in the fourth.
And I like the fact that they continue to go to him. That's what we call smart basketball. Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Bird comes to help. Back to Jordan. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Here's Gervin. Screen by Oakley. And Gervin kicks to Jordan. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. To the inside, and stolen by Jordan.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson up top. Pass to Parrish. The Chief attacking the basket.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Gets the bucket and the foul. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
And how big was that sequence? Ties it up with the tough basket and takes the lead with the and one.
Johnson against Williams. Johnson, the pass to Bird. Here's McHale. Sinks it.
They do have a foul to give here.
You might see them use it at some point.
And here are the Bulls now. Outside Jordan. At the elbow, Green. Ainge against Jordan. Back to Green. Passes it to Jordan. To win it. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Down it goes at the buzzer.
A three at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans love it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K